a vote against Bernie Sanders is pretty much a vote for planetary destruction, in my opinion.
With this massive, Green New Deal policy, I think it showcases that he isn't messing around and that he is being very serious when it comes to the climate crisis.
Those marginalized communities that are going to be most affected by the climate crisis are the ones that ostensibly give the most support to Bernie.
This plan to make sure that climate justice is enacted will really help uplift these communities and not let corporate cronies deciding my fate, deciding the fate of this world.
He's completely changing the conversation. It's not just about, oh, what did the polls say that I want to do? It's about, let's set our values here. This is my value set. How do I get people to agree with my value set? And that's what Bernie Sanders is doing. It's almost an organizer mindset. That's kind of my mindset.
When we talk about consequences, it's my generation. It's our people who are going to be facing the consequences and who are going to be living in a world that is not as sustainable.
This issue is not just about me. It's not just about one person. It's not even about Bernie. It's about all of us trying to survive.
As President of the United States, I'm not going to tell you that climate change is a hoax. I'm not going to deny the reality of climate change. We are going to lead the world in transforming the global energy system.
Before Bernie Sanders' Green New Deal, we weren't talking about frontline communities and we weren't talking about Indigenous sovereignty like we should have. After his plan came out, we are talking about corporate greed, we're talking about pipelines, and we're talking about how we can center communities of color when it comes to this crisis. And this conversation is finally happening because of one person.
His platform is just quite simply the best in terms of combating climate change.
The saying goes, shoot for the stars and you might reach the moon. Let's shoot for the stars. Why don't we go for these bold proposals?